Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And the Enforcer.
And welcome to our WWE Crown Royal 2022 Predictions Extravaganza. That's right, this Saturday in Saudi Arabia. Is it Riyadh or Jeddah this time?
I think it's Riyadh, I think.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We got Crown Jewel. We jokingly refer to it as Crown Royal. We're going to be watching it live, simulcast on the Twitch and on the YouTube. So that's a lot of fun. If you prefer to watch it on the YouTube, it's going to be at the Steven Larson Going In Raw channel. So check it out over there. It should be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we're going to do a recap right afterwards. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to prognosticate. We're here to predict what's going to happen. And the race for Big Red is back on. Look at this guy right here. Oh, God. I don't like it, Larson. I don't like it.
Look at that. Everybody wondering if it got through in transit. Not a problem. It's right where it belongs, on the shoulder of the old Enforcer.
Wow. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Larson, what's our first? Actually, first, let's do the confidence points.
So, yes, we employ confidence here going in Raw. Confidence points here going in Raw. Hopefully, some measure of confidence as well.
Yeah, you would think.
That's up for debate, though. Confidence points. That's like a thing that we say yes we use here. Anyways, so the match most confident in 8 points because there's 8 matches on the card. Match least confident, 1. So on and so forth till each match has unique confidence point value. You get your pick right, you get those points. Whereas most points at end of the month gets Big Red. First match, okay. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Steve, who you got?
As much as I'd love Bobby Lashley to get this victory because he's on TV every week, he's there. He benefits from it. He already beat Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, albeit thanks to some shenanigans from the Tribal Chief. However, it doesn't matter. He got his win. And Brock Lesnar, he's brought in as an attraction to pop the crowd in Riyadh. Brock Lesnar, and I have... Where's Brock?
No,
5 confidence points.
Okay, all right. There you go.
Until 5.
I got Brock with 6. Yeah, he's totally winning. My hope is that there's a rubber match between Bobby and Brock, and if and when that happens, Bobby will get the win, so he wins the feud. Maybe they'll have the rematch, the third match at the Rumble, but maybe they'll just split it 1-1. Anyways, I know Bobby's got his win. Brock's got to win this one. Brock with 6. How about you, Enforcer?
Well, this is the big brutes battling that I'm the most interested in. I know we will be touching on one later, but I believe that Bobby Lashley will lose this match. I will go with Lesnar with 5.
Enforcer, I can't believe you did that. I didn't even think to do that. It was a Wrestling News Now video I did where he gave his predictions, but he gave them in terms of who's going to lose each match.
Every single one.
Each match. Oh, I'm so mad at myself that I didn't do that.
My homie, I was like, okay, he's going to start. He's going to hit with that. I'm going to roll in, and Larson's going to wonder what happened.
It's a whole different world of Wrestle Juice.
I guess I got to fucking swing away on it.
I like that. I like that.
That is great.
What's next?
Next, for the women's tag titles, you got the champions, Asuka and Alexa Bliss, taking on Io Sky and Dakota Kai. I honestly don't really know. I assume, though, if they're going to do winner take all at War Games, each team's got to be coming in with something. You know, because if one team already has all the belts, why would they put everything on? Anyways, I got Asuka and Alexa. I only got 2 confidence points on it right now. But I feel they should win this. They should win this.
Man, I get the feeling that Damage Control is going to lose this match.
There you go.
I've got Alexa Bliss and Asuka with 6 confidence points. They just won the titles. Yeah. I don't think they're going to flip it the other way this soon. I know we're under a different regime where maybe there's going to be a bit more hot potatoes going on, but I don't see it happening in this case. I think Alexa Bliss and Asuka, they're going to keep their titles. 6 confidence points.
How about you?
I will be honest with you, forgot this match was on my list that I had here. I had it here for a while, but I will say that Damage Control will lose this match as well. I will say 2 on it. Not too confident on it, but again, cards subject to change. Also the Enforcer's channel point predictions as well.
That's correct. That's correct. These are your unofficial picks. Our official picks will happen during the actual stream, so we can just change all
during the fever nightmare of a pay-per-view these days, where so much every point. Every
so precious.
single point
it matters. Every single point matters. And trying to play the 3D chess so early in the morning for Steve and I, especially myself, especially because I am not a morning person.
Yeah, man, I'm going to be ingesting those McGriddles and coffee. What's the next
match? Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in the steel cage. Enforcer, who do you have?
Okay, last time we had Kross winning that strap match over nefarious means. I don't believe, even though this feud has kind of fizzled out a little bit, I still think that this is the one where McIntyre gets back to what he needs to do. Kross will lose this match. I have McIntyre right now with 3.
3. All right. How about you, Steve?
3.
I also believe that Karrion Kross will lose this match. Drew McIntyre. Here's the thing about it. You can win a cage, because it's a cage match, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
You can win a cage match, and the other guy, or I'm sorry, you can lose a cage match and not look like too much of an asshole. What I think is probably going to happen is Drew is going to basically find a way to escape Karrion Kross without Karrion Kross looking too bad. And then when he gets out, Scarlett will show up and she'll throw some fucking, I don't know what in his face, some acid in his face, so they have like another match or something.
Yeah.
I feel like Drew McIntyre, I also have 3 confidence points because I feel like the other guy should win, but I think he could just sort of leave and Drew and everybody looks fine. So yeah, that's what I got.
So I like the idea of the Axis Chemical match you just picked there, Steve.
Yeah, right. Isn't that great?
That being said, well, first I'm going to backtrack a bit. I got 3 on Alexa and Asuka because I got 2 on Karrion Kross here. I feel like Kross should be winning a lot because he's the guy they want to establish as main eventer, and also completely erased from history his first run on the main roster. So that means it's beating Drew McIntyre a ton.
This is how it's going to go down. Here's my prediction for predictions.
Oh, wow.
Karrion Kross is going to win, but because he's playing it safe, he's going to go with Drew. And then afterwards, when he ends up not winning Big Red, he's going to say, should have gone with my gut.
I'm done with that. I learned my lesson last month. Done with that.
No, you didn't. You're too old to learn any lessons.
No, I'm not. I'm not a dog. I could learn new tricks, Steve.
You are a dog. What's next?
I'm not dog. Next, we have the Usos defending the tag titles against Brawling Brutes. Steve, who do you got?
Oh, the Usos with 7 confidence points. They're not losing these for a little while. The Usos will cheat in some way, shape, or form. It'll motivate even more going to War Games, with Sheamus and the Brutes and all that. So yeah, I got the Usos. They're not losing those titles anytime soon.
No, Usos 7. How about you, Enforcer?
Yeah, I've got actually now that there's 8 matches, I've got Usos for 8. This is the lock of the night for sure.
Yeah, it is pretty much a lock. Next,
yes,
the OC taking on Judgment Day.
The Devil Day.
Well, not the Good Brothers.
No.
The Devil in your 6.
All right, so
close.
I mean, Judgment Day stood tall to end Raw. Even though Carl Anderson got the win, that doesn't matter. Who stood tall? Judgment Day did. I feel like the OC is gonna find their Rhea Ripley equalizer. And that person is going to be involved in this bout somehow. So Rhea doesn't body slam and or low blow Doc Gallows.
Right.
I got OC 5 confidence points.
Enforcer, what do you got?
5 confidence points. Well, this is the one, honestly, I could feel is the pick 'em. Honestly, either way it could go. Like, I know what they're trying to do. They just got the Good Brothers back in. Kind of want to build them up a bit. But they are comedic as well. But right now I am sitting with the OC, but just with one, subject to change. Not sure how I'm feeling about things. We'll find out in a couple days.
I've got the Ock with 4. I think that Judgment Day is going to lose this match. I think the Ock will find their equalizer at Crown Royal. So yeah, I got 4 confidence points on that.
All right, next, Braun Strowman taking on Amos, Enforcer. Who do you got?
Right. This one here, I know that Amos was off of TV for a bit. They're rebuilding him, doing the old thing they did with Strowman, feeding him a bunch of just easy crushing wins. But Strowman did just come back. I think it actually helps Strowman more to destroy the other giant on the roster, make himself look even bigger. Right now, I've got Strowman with 5 right now. Omos will lose this match.
All right. What do you got, Larson?
I'm not sure we're going to see anybody actually win this match. I would not be surprised if there is a spot where there's a bunch of destruction happens and it takes them both out and the match just ends. If they have such a spectacular moment to close the bout with just like half the stage falling or something like that, I don't know. People be like, wow, that was awesome. They did that and forget a match was even like part of the deal. So right now I got Braun with 1. I think if there is anybody who wins, it'll probably be Braun. But I'm just as I feel like it's just as likely that the match just kind of ends with some huge feat of destruction.
I think you're 1,000. That's literally my thought too. I only put one on this match because I don't think I might go with 1 on no winner because this is one of those that could end awkwardly and weird and like there's a bunch of destruction and it's not clear exactly what's going on and they just move on. So I've got Braun with 1 as well. I could possibly see because they both are like these huge destruction machines. Braun actually playing the role that his victims usually play, him being amazed at what fantastic feat of Moss does, but him also, the veteran savvy, getting out of it better than Amos somehow. But I could totally see this just not having a winner as well. So that's why I went with Braun as well, but just with 1 confidence point because I don't want to sit here and be like, I put like in Fortune's guy, I put 5 confidence points on this. And who's the winner? There's no winner here. I could see that happen.
Yeah.
Oh man. Imagine if I get that 5 though. Man.
That's huge. That's huge.
Imagine if Amos loses this match, Steve.
It'd be kind of amazing if you stay with 5 then, huh?
But hey, Steve, you're not leaving empty-handed. You get a point too. If Braun
exactly.
Yeah, you get 1.
You get a point. I get Enforcer gets 5 though. Next we got for the Raw Women's title, Bianca Belair taking on Bayley in a last woman standing bout. Steve, who do you got?
I mean, I only got 2 confidence points because like they don't like titles have changed hands in Saudi Arabia, so that's not a big deal. But for God's sakes, like Bianca just won the fucking ladder match and she killed all of Damage Control. You need to justify them going to War Games somehow, and this feud should be going to War Games.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got the good guys keeping their tag titles, and then you got their partner Bianca Belair. This is a last woman standing match, so she doesn't have to get pinned or submitted. Yep. You just, you do something stupid, like you tie the hair down or whatever weird thing. I don't know. Maybe she has to because it's sad. Maybe she has to have her hair up. I don't know how it goes. But like you do something to keep her down for 10 seconds where she doesn't look like too much of an asshole, and you can get away with that, and then Bayley wins. You have 1 title change there, and then you got a title change. So yeah, I got Bayley with 2 confidence points.
Bayley with 4. Everything you said, but if there's any reason for this feud to continue, it has to be after Bayley wins. If Bayley doesn't win, there's basically no reason to continue this feud to War Games. And if they're going to have a women's War Game match at Survivor Series, it has to involve Damage Control because that's like the only feud. It's literally a feud with 2 trios.
Yeah, right.
That's basically there to War Games.
Yeah,
it has to be the case. It has to be these two teams: Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa, Damage Control. And to justify this going further, Bayley has to win. Bayley with 4.
Right. At a certain point, you just got to, it's like, look, man, you got to draw a line and say, this is what makes sense. And if I'm wrong with the confidence points, so be it.
So be it.
Yes. But it makes sense. Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. It's almost like the women's tag match will define what this one will do. You just basically have the opposite, whoever. So
that's true.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
That's a good point, 4, too. Yeah.
Bayley with 4. Yeah, like you said, it is last woman standing. You can find many tricks to keep people looking strong and have a reason for War Games being for everything. Why would one team have all the gold put it all up against someone else?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Main event, Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, head of the table, taking on Steve's favorite wrestler, Logan Paul. Steve, since Logan Paul is your favorite, why don't you go first here?
Oh, man, as much as it breaks my heart, as much it just tears me up inside, 8 confidence points on Roman
Logan
Reigns.
Paul got
Not
it. Okay.
a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. 8 confidence points on Logan Paul losing this match.
Gotcha.
Losing this match.
Roman Reigns wins. Of course he does. Get out of here.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
How about you,
if you don't mind? If you don't mind, I'll jump in here, Larson. Yeah, I know they've been even Roman has said, I can't even build this shit up, man. Come on, like he's already checked out on this thing. Yeah, one lucky punch, all that other stuff. This is just servicing who they're going to be wrestling in front of. Logan Paul loses this match. I have 7 on it.
Yeah, this match shouldn't even be competitive, honestly.
Yeah.
Jay's going to do something stupid and is going to distract Roman, makes it a little bit competitive. Roman totally wins this.
I really hope it's not the main event.
Oh,
honestly,
it'll be the main event.
Yeah.
Bailey versus Bianca Belair. That would be awesome if it main evented. Could you imagine if they did a women's match main eventing in Saudi Arabia? That'd be kind of cool.
Yep.
But it's Roman. Of course, he's going to main event.
They literally have a different kind of graphic on WWE.com for Roman versus Logan as opposed to all the other matches.
It's it's like a fancy boxing type graphic instead. Like a fight. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sure you could get that as a t-shirt over there too.
Mm-hmm, probably, yeah. Like it's on Triller.
Oh my.
Anyways, that's going to do it for our predictions. Let us know who you think is going to win all these matches in the comments below. Let us know what your confidence points are in these matches. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Later.